concerned. That's what we were concerned about last night. But
you know, water's not gonna stop with the wall. It's gonna seep through into between the walls.
Well, that's what happened.
The sheetrock would absorb the water from the bottom.
My sheetrock was because they don't put the sheetrock all the way down to the floor.
Right.
It's like maybe a half inch, and the water didn't go. And the water didn't go to the sheetrock.
Okay, as long as you got the crown molding, you should be fine. You know.
Yeah, the water didn't hit the sheetrock because we pulled a couple of the moldings off to see if there was any in the sheetrock, and there wasn't. Thank God.
That's the only thing, because they can seep through between walls around the area.
Well, that would have taken Sassy, get in this yard. If my now the dog's trying to get out of the yard into the woods where the coyote is. What the fuck?
There's a coyote there? Right there?
Yeah, well, he comes about this time every day between 4 and 5.
You got your pew-pew with you, right?
No, as long as the coyote don't come in my yard, the coyote's fine. It's a beautiful coyote.
Hey, let me go onto the yard today. You gotta have that thing ready.
Well, if the dog goes out to the woods, then that's on him.
I ain't gonna fight no coyote. I'm going, boom. I'm gonna bust out. Boom.
Well, I don't want to wash. It's a brand new carpet. It was just installed on Monday. I don't want to get it all wet.
Oh,
yeah, they're telling me get a rug doctor.
20 feet of water hit my house, right? 20 feet of water hit my house where I used to live. And they had to cut every sheetrock down. They had to put new shit, the wood. They had to do everything new because that water was contaminated because it came from the sewers outside and everything.
Naturally, Mum.
That water was no good.
Yeah. Well, and that's why we pulled off a couple of the molding at the bottom to make sure. But yeah, that carpet just got put in on Monday. It's the only room that had carpet on my main floor. And it just got around the edges where it went through the doorway and then down the wall. So we got that really good. And it's so not a big deal. I'll just tell them that there's a smell and they installed it. They just installed it Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get this thing, carpet, motherfucker. Sorry.
There is not anything even in that room yet because, you're supposed to let it air out for a week or two to get all the chemical smells out before you put anything in there.
But you got the fan. You got a fan in there, right?
Yeah, I got a fan in there. I got the ceiling fan on and I got one of those industrial fans.
It has to breathe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but that's been my level. And then my husband. Oh, and then they switched my husband. His oxygen he's taken, and his machine stopped working. So then they came and brought a different machine. Within 24 hours, that stopped working with this loud clunking noise. So we're using the cylinders, and they came today to replace it. It was like, oh my God, Chris, it's just been a mess.
One thing after another.
I know, I'm just going to stand out in the middle of the cul-de-sac, start naked, and say, hit me with your best shot. All right?
Did you try to break your fall? Did you try to break your fall?
I did. That's why I did my elbow.
Oh. Yeah.
No, my elbow broke my fall.
No, that's not good. I chipped my elbow like that pulling down the stairs.
Well, I popped it last night. It was popping. And I really wasn't going to go get anything. I was just going to wait and see what it did because I go to the doctor on Monday anyway. But my elbow was started swelling, and the heat, it's so hot compared to my other one. So I had to go get it looked at, wrapped up, and now I'm not supposed to use it, but I go get another x-ray on Monday.
Sprained it?
No, I dislocated it.
Oh my God, did they put it back?
Well, I kind of put it back last night through the night, and then they put it back this morning.
That's crazy. You did it instead of them. I would have had them do it.
Well, I wasn't going to go to the hospital last night. I'm laying on the floor and trying to get up, and Jamie's telling me he's going to call 911 and get an ambulance, and I said, no, I got up. And he goes, well, we need to go to the hospital. I said, no, we don't. He goes, I'll call an ambulance if you don't go. I said, nope, I'll wait till morning.
Yeah, that adrenaline got her up. Yeah.
I would have been instantly to the hospital, bro, because
The adrenaline got her up.
Hey, honey. Oh, my God. Well, I have a high pain tolerance, though. I mean, my shoulder, when we were playing volleyball twice now before I had surgery, my shoulder would fall out of socket, and I would just roll around and put my shoulder back in.
Oh, it's horrible. God, and painful.
Yeah.
Lord.
Guys at Burger Shot just didn't understand me. You know, I had like too many ideas, so now I'm just concentrating pretty much full time on the vape thing.
Yeah, but I got my elbow back in most of it by myself last night.
Looking good
My. Hey, DTV.
You know what? One more word to put you on a tear.
See, I have a very high pain tolerance, as you can tell. So when I say I'm in pain, I'm in pain.
I don't want to see him for the rest of the
Oh, I
day.
get it.
Will you go clean the
The
toilets?
same way.
Fine.
I think it depends on what it is. You know,
Come on,
the
let's
type
do
of
this
surgery,
thing.
the type of situation, too.
Yeah.
Time to crack the diamond,
But now
baby.
my elbow still hurts like a son of a bitch.
Only time I go to the hospital if I have something internal.
Well, the only time I go to the hospital, if it's truly life or death.
See me, I go to the hospital when I'm falling a flight of stairs, like I did one day.
More than a casino.
Yeah, somebody had let the stairs wet. I got parquet floors and they get slippery. I play the food, I'm going downstairs, they go, whoop. My ass is up in the air, I fall on my elbow and my whole side.
Man.
On my ribs.
You ought to see me trying to stop the water last night by putting this little cap thing on there, and it's hitting the ceiling, and I'm drenched. I mean, oh my God, it was just, oh my God. If I would have had a camera in there, everybody would have been laughing their asses off.
What happened? I haven't been around.
Well, my dryer broke. I got love to buy a new washer and dryer. So last night I got this bright idea. I'll just unscrew the hoses and get it ready for them to take out. Yeah, no, not so bright.
You didn't cut it off.
I didn't realize you were supposed to turn the little thingy. And by the time I was trying to turn the thingy, it wasn't turning anyway. So I'm running outside at the street to try to turn the water off to the house. But you need this little thingy to turn it off. And I'm running to my neighbor's house. Mind you, water's just pouring into my house by now.
You got Niagara Falls. You got Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls. You're damn right.
And you know that little tool you're talking about, the T?
Yeah.
I went and purchased one of those about a year ago.
Well, I have one now.
Afraid.
Yeah, well, I have one now. Right at my garage door. What a freaking hot mess it was.
Wow. I've had my...
That's what you... No, I was going to say that's what you get for trying to help people out, and they still don't charge the same price.
I've lined up 3 potential buyers. Casino to the drop-off.
In the future, go get like
upstate
a Home Depot or Lowe's, get a small sub pump.
They'll lose a bit on the deal with the buyers in the city.
They're not going to be
It might be worth it for the
When
convenience.
that happens, just throw that sub, put the sub pump in the middle of the floor.
If it happens again, I guarantee you, I will just let the house fill up and call my insurance company.
So you got to get a canoe, a little canoe.
I have a blow-up one. I have a kayak and a blow-up canoe in my garage.
Christine, you don't need a canoe inside the house. Steven, there's no basement. She ain't got change. She don't have a basement, though.
No, bro, Chris, you'll have it on the ceiling. Like somebody's bike, you put it on the ceiling of the boat, and then you pull the string. When it happens, you just deploy it into the floor, you sit in it, and you just wait for help.
Well, I might have one of those valves to the house, at the house. I just didn't know where it was. I knew where the main one was.
You can have one of a little one in a box, just leave it under the sink. So when something happens, just grab that thing, put it in the middle, and then start sucking it up, and the hose right out to outside.
The water was coming from my my water going to my washer because I disconnected the thing.
Bet to pull this off.
Yeah.
Georgina made a big
Yeah,
personal
so
risk
she
making
didn't have a
this happen.
shut-off valve there, so that's why it's doing that, Steven.
Well, there's a shut-off valve. Well, I didn't know you were supposed to shut it off.
Yeah, there's a valve behind you. There's a valve behind you. Where do you think the water's coming from? You gotta turn that valve on.
What color? What color was the valve?
The blue one. It was cold water.
The blue one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've never done this before, so I thought I'd be safe doing the cold one. If something happens, I'm not going to get scalded to death, right?
You're gonna have to get an emergency tool belt, so when shit happens, strap that thing on. I'm about to get work girl.
I was so mad.
I've had my
Next time,
washer
get
run
some knee
before.
pads, get some elbow pads and a helmet.
Those screws with the
Next time, I'm just going to get in my car and go to a hotel and call the insurance company.
Yeah, man, the whole house will get flooded.
Next time, don't mess with it. You know?
I paid Lowe's for the install on the washer and dryer anyway, so I shouldn't have done it to begin with. And my son said he'd do it if I wanted him to when he got done playing volleyball, and I'm calling him, telling him what's happening. Why don't you listen? I told you to leave it alone. I don't know.
Yeah, you ask your friends on the internet, they can tell you which one to turn off.
Oh, you could have went to YouTube.
This is a hard mission, so.
I mean, I've had a front loader,
It's not like that. It's different. It's different, right, Christine?
What do you mean?
The knobs that you're showing. They're different.
No, that's it. Mine don't have the round handles. Mine has
A lever.
yeah, like a lever. One's red and one's blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
same thing, yeah, it's just a different shut off.
So you about to have Aquaman 2 or 3? Shit.
Yeah. No, we ain't doing this again.
Level 20,000 Aquaman.
People turn into a mermaid. Oh shit.
No, what a mess it was. Oh my God.
Yep, they're done that. They fucking suck.
I think it was water. God forbid, like any other source is worse, but electricity.
Well, and that's what I was afraid of because my dryer was still there and the washing machine was still plugged in, and water's going everywhere while the electric's still going. And I didn't think to turn that off until after we got the water outside to shut off. And my son's like, "Did you turn the electric fuse thing?" I'm like, "No, why?" So he wouldn't turn the whole house fuse off, and then he had to take the cylinder to my husband so he has oxygen because he turned his oxygen on. Just don't ask.
Oh, shit. So you gotta have a side generator ready for that thing.
Well, we have cylinders. You know, we have the machine, but we also have cylinders.
The emergency tanks.
Yeah, and then he also has a portable one.
The energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we also have that. So, we're set on oxygen. We live in Florida. We always have food there.
What makes the water go crazy like that? Like the machine be open, messing up?
Because the dryer belt broke, so I ordered a new washer and dryer that was delivered today. And I thought I would just disconnect it all and pull it out and get everything clean and blah, 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 because they were going to come install it and everything. So I moved the washing machine out, started undoing the hose, and I didn't realize you had to turn it off first.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it. I'm glad you
Them disconnected, they could
well, yeah. Well, they would have. Well, they would have disconnected it because I paid for install and removal, so they would have.
So you should not try to touch none of that. It's not them doing.
Thank you, Jamie. That's what he told me. Shut up.
Yeah, like what you trying to? You gotta. I said you gotta get the tool belt ready and the toolbox since you want to do it yourself. Yeah, I say you go to YouTube tutorials. They help you.
Yeah, like you're thinking YouTube tutorials, those waters hitting the ceiling, okay?
Oh no, not at that moment, but before you touch anything, go
I
and do
thought it was
something.
simple. Undo those two hoses, He can take the wash machine out. I can clean the floor. Right? No. Didn't work that way. Hey, I got a spotless floor.
I don't know.
Carpet part is the only thing you want to make sure that thing dries perfect.
I don't have a basement. Crazy, I live in Florida. There's no basement.
Yeah, we don't have space.
What?
You have a crawl space or is it just a flat slab?
Flat slab.
Okay.
Florida
what's about your hot water heater?
Well, you know what's crazy in Puerto
My hot
Rico?
water heater's in the garage.
Listen, Christine,
Yeah,
in Puerto Rico and
but
Boston,
look by the hot water heater, there should be I don't know what color the handle will be, but there's just a flat piece of metal. It's a fall valve that's on the main water line. Usually it's near the hot water heater. When stuff like that, just turn that off and sets the whole water.
Dude, what are you doing? Are you gonna fucking play or are you gonna, like, stand in my way?
Heater right now, that's not happening.
Out of my face.
It's in a closet,
Dude.
right? It's in a closet, probably.
Can anybody
Yes.
Go!
Yes. But I need something else in the background, like
a fan?
I have fans going.
What the fuck are you waiting on?
That's a release valve on the hot water tank. I would not recommend touching that.
I'm not touching nothing. My friend is a plumber and he'll show me everything. Where my water turn off is at the house. Apparently there's one at the house. I just don't know where it's at.
see, look, in my uncle's house in Puerto Rico and Ponce, that happens a lot. The floods, the civil rain. So you know what they do? They have outside, they built outside a shed where the laundry machines go.
Oh.
And it's closed in, you gotta open the gate where the door to it to go in and you wash your clothes, whatever, then you bring it inside. But they do it like that over there because of shit like that.
Well, some people have their washers and dryers in their garage.
Yeah, you need that too, but they actually built like a cemented wall outside for it, and it's like a little shed just for the laundry, and it's in there because of that. Especially when you're on wetland and there's no basements.
Right.
Dude, will you get out of my fucking way?
Anymore. That's why I paid to have it installed.
Move!
And as Jamie yelled at me,
Dude!
why'd you touch it? I don't know.
Back the fuck up!
Head start and have you move it outside, clean the floor really good.
You're doing too much.
Fucking idiot, dude.
You got these guys, they're gonna do it professional. Just leave it alone.
Yeah, but she was doing it for free.
Yeah, I was doing it for free, and I got my floor spotless now.
Yeah, but you went through a flood.
Ugh. What?
You went through a flood, though, and you were sliding and swimming.
And I swear to God, we
Jesus Christ.
used beach towels. Beach towels. Because we had to put it around my cabinet so it didn't, the water. We had to put it around my.
Come on.
Okay, this hacking tool is going to spoof the fingerprint scanner.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Move the fuck out of my way. I gotta get stuck with the one person that has no clue what he's doing. This is great. If you do not back up off of me, I'm going to end this whole fucking game. Jesus. There we go. No, I do not want to do it with this dude.
Good. This is the staff lobby. Elevator or stairs, your call.
Get fucked! Dang it! What the hell?
The fuck? They give you the weakest guns for this mission. Just say it.
Good. This is the staff lobby. Elevator or stairs, your call.
Fuck you! Ow, come on. What the hell? More ammo! Come on! You know what to do, fellas.
God damn it. I'm done. What's up, J1? This is a very, very, very hard mission. I did. I don't know that chick.
Good. This is the staff lobby. Elevator or stairs, your call.
What? You afraid?
Who is blowing up? It's not working. Fuck.
God damn it! Get behind something! You got right.
Dude, it is taking forever to shoot these idiots.
Show's over! Retreat! We got a man down! Suck my land! Find some cover!
We got some time, so how about a little bonus? Today's takings haven't made it to the vault yet. They're being held near you now. It's a two-room system. Find the security room, hold the access button, and send someone into the next room to grab the cash. Don't get distracted, though. We're here for the vault. This is just a side order. This is the cargo elevator. It's a secure system. You'll need to hack it to get down to the vault level.
Yes, they say it all the time.
Loser! Take cover!
Fuck.
Get a job! It's over!
This is the way we came in. Does nobody know how to do this board? That's why I got other people to help, so I could have people that knew what the hell they were doing. Fuck. A bunch of people that don't have a clue what they're doing.
Get a job!
Oh my god.
Don't fuck with me!
This way. Which way? Oh my god. I'm not. What's the point of doing this mission if I'm doing it with a bunch of people that don't know what the fuck they're doing?
Cocksucker!
Like, seriously.
You wanna play with me?
Really? So y'all just gonna let them shoot? I'm not doing this board no more after we die. With this crew. I need people that know what the fuck they're doing.
Into the line, you piece of shit!
Oh my god! I'm done. I'm not doing this board no more. I'm done. I can't do this board. A bunch of people don't know what they're doing. I need people that know what they're doing. I'll take the loss. Fuck it. This is why I hate playing with people that don't have audio. I'm doing good. How are you doing today, J1? Yeah, I don't even know where that store is. I mean, just because they have a Louisville shirt on doesn't mean it might be a store somewhere in Louisville. But I don't recognize it. That's good. I've had a Early busy day. Now I'm chilling. I don't go nowhere. Like, I sit in the same spot and I lose one damn lighter every time. Alright, so we're not doing the arcade right now because that's too hard, and I need people that know what they're doing. So let's go somewhere else and do something else. Let's go spin the wheel. That's what we can do. Since we're at the casino, might as well.
Come check out the new vehicle on the podium. You can win it with just a spin on the lucky wheel.
Whatever. Alright. And I give you $3,000, so I always get it. Once you get a lot of money, you can cash it all out.
Pick your horse and cheer them on to victory.
I did. I'll see if we can help this person. Damn, I'm at 144 over here.
changed the laws that, because we used to not be able to have them, but if they can fit in your yard and if you got a privacy fence and it can't be seen from the street or the neighbors, Florida law now allows you to do that. Like, but see, like my RV, that's been in our community. We have an RV lot, so that's where mine's been. And like when we would, take it to get it ready or take it to unload it, we used to have to let our HOA know how many days or how many hours it's going to be here, and they would check to make sure it's removed.
That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
And they made that old man pissed. He built that gate, but then he had an artist paint his boat. Like it's parked in the garage, like the whole driveway. Outside the fence, it's painted to look like it's there, but he has it behind the gate. That old man was not playing.
Yeah, well, our HOA wouldn't allow that. We're only allowed tan or white. We're only allowed tan or white fences.
No, I'm saying they couldn't do nothing to him because he did the requirement. The fence was required, but it didn't say you can't have it painted, so he painted his boat on that fucking.
See,
that
ours only allowed white or tan.
Hey, Christina, my aunt's HOA, you can only paint your house certain colors.
Yeah, ours too.
Oh, wow. That can't be Puerto Rico, because in Puerto Rico, you got houses that are peach, pink, yellow.
Yeah. Well, down in Miami, you do too. But no,
I like that shit. It looks nice, though.
We have a list, and your neighbor can't have the same color house either next door, either way.
Dude, come on, we can do this for 3 people.
So everybody gotta have
You either have to stain like any decks or fences or paint them.
Nope, we can only have vinyl and tan or white.
I kind of wish I had vinyl.
Well, the mini mansions over here, they have a giant fence wall, like made with giant boulders, like nice rocks and shit that you can't see inside their building or anything. So they get away with whatever they want to do in there.
And I'll take that back. You can have wrought iron because, like, I'm on a wooded preserve, so I have an 8-foot wrought iron that we put in back, but we had to get county approval because in our county your fence cannot be more than 6 foot tall without a permit.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, the same thing.
Uh-huh. And we paid for this. We pay to live here. Just saying.
I know, it's wild, isn't it? And it's part of your freaking bill of assurance and all of that, so.
Yep.
That's
well, I mean, Chrissy, that virus is a real thing. And by the way, there's been an Ebola outbreak in the Congo, so, there's that.
Well, I remember when we all.
They got the hantavirus going around now.
That hantavirus. Yeah, the hantavirus. Cities like New York, LA, where there's rats, you're gonna have problems.
Yep.
But look at Gene Hackman's wife. She died of it 2 years ago?
Yeah, I mentioned that the other day. The poor woman got it. I mean, they literally made them anchor that ship out in the freaking ocean, man. And wouldn't let them come to shore to offload people.
There have been some people that were either on that ship or a similar ship with the hantavirus because they went into Omaha. They took some of the patients into Omaha, Nebraska.
Right.
And I know there's a couple in Georgia also.
Right. They were specifically flown to Omaha according to the article I read because they have the facilities for containment. So
yeah.
I'm surprised Georgia's weren't.
Well, I thought it was weird going to Omaha. I would have figured it would have been a coastal city.
Yeah, but isn't
you're through to your garage. You need me to bring you a ride?
That's where some of ours went. I know that Georgia got a couple, but Omaha, Nebraska, in the middle of the state, the country.
Yeah, it's just because they have the facilities for it.
But to get there, I just thought that's what I thought was so bizarre.
Yeah, they flew them on a C-17.
Mm-hmm.
And, I find it interesting that Trump, got rid of our participation in the World Health Organization. And they are the ones that facilitated getting all of these people to places and contained it. But, he doesn't really give a shit. So he thinks they're worthless. I disagree. He probably can't even spell that virus.
I don't know.
They can keep the Ebola in the East Congo. They can keep the plague and everything else somewhere else.
Yeah. Well, you know, I remember years ago we all had to go through training of the Ebola because there was another outbreak in the Congo.
It's coming at you. Bye. I'll get back to work.
Most have already died.
Yeah.
Hey, money. Hey, say.
Italian sausage. And Italian sausage. I'm ordering my pizza. I'm ordering pizza.
I don't know what I'm gonna make for dinner tonight. Maybe make some enchiladas. I don't know. I didn't dust or stuff outside today until it got hot. I had to come inside. That's why I've got 3 fans running, even though the air conditioner's running, as well as fucking you.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's already started.
Oh no!
My air conditioner, I think maybe for a couple weeks in January didn't run, but mine's 24/7.
Yeah, they're gonna have to come service this one. We'll just have to call them. It's a 3.5 ton. Oh, I didn't know Casey was here. Hey, Casey.
Anything I can do for you, boss? Stay safe,
Anything else exciting going on around?
I don't need anything else exciting.
Well, that wasn't the question. The question was, is there anything else exciting going on?
She had enough excitement.
I've had enough excitement this week. Like, you know, just give me a boring life.
I mean, I've been away a lot, so hopefully missing some of the drama because I'm sick of it.
I'm not seeing anything. No damn thing. See?
Well, for those that missed the drama, let's leave the drama where it's at and not bring it up. Please and thank you.
Yes.
I'm about to get back to work. I'll catch y'all later.
Bye, honey.
Yeah. Catch you later.
Oh no, Chrissy, it's a real thing. Like,
So what
I
you
read
looking
all those
for?
articles, and even the freaking AP had a camera set up watching that ship anchored away from the coastline, the Canary Islands. They wouldn't even let them come to shore because of
Lamar
it.
always been a goofy motherfucker
And
for real.
they all have these special suits, and before they even loaded them on the planes,
Alright,
they
let's talk.
sprayed them down. It's just wild. I want no part of it.
Well,
But they flew them back to their home states though, right?
No, not all of them.
They're in Nebraska.
Some are in Nebraska. Some went home.
Stay strapped.
I mean, I've not heard about anybody being from Georgia. Let me see. Let me look at the AP.
I thought I heard there was 2 or 4 that went to Georgia, but then I heard, was it New Jersey or somewhere somebody went to?
They went to the University of Nebraska something.
Yeah, no, they went to Omaha. Omaha.
Let's see here. Kentucky Republic. I'll read that. I don't care about that. Huh.
I mean, I already went through and looked at all the videos from the store,
Oh,
so
that's interesting. Pentagon.
I checked the
Also plans
YouTube
to
channel
partner
out
with
last
Germany
night.
to cut troop numbers in Europe. Yeah, that's smart.
Why are they doing that?
Because Trump's an idiot.
Well, we know that. That's besides the point.
Oh wow, the judge declared a mystery on Harvey Weinstein's great.
Yeah, the third time. It's crazy.
What's up, boss? I'll be here.
Well, his shit got dismissed?
No, it's a hung jury.
Oh.
Different.
Okay, eat is ordered.
Okay, here we go. Quarantine cruise passenger.
Notice blocked national wide restriction.
Quarantine cruise passenger gives Nebraska room tour, denies hantavirus infection. He is from Boston. He is one of 15 U.S. passengers under observation at the National Quarantine Unit at the University of Nebraska Medical Center in Omaha.
Alright, arcade.
So that is where they're at. Let me click on. Well, it's a video, so I can't play it. But he's got a pretty nice room, actually. It looks like a hotel room.
He's by himself, right?
Yeah. I'm sure they're all in separate rooms. Let me look. And he just has a white sweatshirt on. He doesn't have a mask on, but he's inside of a room. So. Do you not hear anybody talking?
Pull up Maybach, beep, beep, baby.
Oh, God, he's so weird.
My shit came with the heat seats, baby. See-through shirt, I get a sneak peek, baby.
Yeah, we want to listen to you sing.
Blow on me, it's like some green tea, baby.
So,
stupid.
I know. Anyway, probably 80.
At least he came in to sing it.
Well, he's rude. He always does this. He's so rude. It's like he's never going to the Chris, the article's on the YouTube if you want to pull it up and read it.
I'm so green, you gotta teach me, baby. What the fuck?
Yo, he's starting to sound like the chef from South Park. Came in here singing. Hey, that's my dad. What's up?
What's going on?
It just goes from bad to worse.
You know how to start nothing.
Sure.
I thought he was interrupting.
Let the party start, baby.
That's a good thing. Drummer, what's up?
What's up, Dan? How you doing, sweetie?
I'm doing okay. How you been?
I'm great, actually. I've been taking some breaks off these damn YouTube streets. I'm in great spirits.
Christina.
I'm good. How are you?
Where is she? She's on the back.
Beep, beep, baby. Yeah, she's trying to come.
She probably left.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see you there. I don't see you there. Look. There you go. Now you're there. Why is it doing that?
Well, because I used a different. It's okay. It's me. I have. Never mind. Just
I forgot to tell you guys. Maybe's acting different. Maybe's acting different. God damn it! Shut the fuck up for a minute. Christine. I got my channel back yesterday, so when I was using the other channel, I think it's recognizing my other email, and maybe that's why it's acting stupid.
It recognized my other. It recognized my other email. I
got my channel back yesterday.
I saw that.
That's good. I passed the classes. You gave me the advice, and I passed it.
Oh, good.
You say that she's mean. What do you mean? Her name is Christine.
It was 2 classes. Four questions to 1 class is 7 for 7. YouTube classes go through like different strikes, so it's different classes for shit. I went past the 4
Let's say you got more than one.
Christine in the whip. Christine in between. My homies and me. You see what I mean?
What are you doing, weirdo?
Give it up, dude. You're in the cut right now, Christine. Pull up. Give it up.
Dude is on something other than hot.
Something I was grinding the salvage yard this morning.
Was you? Yeah, I'm playing right. I'm on 4 right now playing. Are you playing?
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Bobby.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm still working. I'm working.
I'm pretty sure the sandwich got like ham or turkey, lettuce, tomato.
That'll work. Thank you. I appreciate you. My son bought me Paneros for lunch.
What are you doing?
Getting ready for the club tonight. It's 70s night.
Oh my god.
Get back in the 70s.
Diana Ross, grooving.
The booty.
They wrapped the box the wrong way and glitter flew everywhere.
What do you rather, the glitter or water? Glitter or water?
I don't know right now. I don't know.
I know. I'm just messing with you. I'd rather deal with glitter.
No, you'd rather do it with water. Water be easier. Glitter never goes away.
Christine up in here in her underwear, and there's glitter everywhere.
This guy is.
What are you on today?
Yeah, he's on something.
That's because Drake dropped his album.
Okay.
Hey, you know, I'm in it.
Do the dance.
Let's go mad, baby. Pull up that Stephen King, baby.
You're young. You don't even know any 70s music.
Stay tuned. It's Canada Girl.
I don't know why it comes up on a different name.
Canada.
Who's got the baby?
Yeah, why do I hear
That's
kids?
awesome. That's awesome.
Who's got the baby?
Oh, that's my son. Shut up, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. Let me stop. I'm on it. I'm on it. That's a child. Oh, we got someone. I know. Loaded. Gas loaded. Whatever the heck. I can't see. Someone else is here. What's up, man? Actually, I don't know. I gotta be zooming in.
What?
I'm trying to read his name, but
Why do I feel like I'm in deja vu or something?
I
feel lost.
KS4DEP.
Somebody help me.
Oscar Foxtrot Delta.
I'm gonna jump down before I cuss about 4 people out, so I'll pitch y'all later.
I may
No,
be
you know, don't go nowhere, man. To chill. Oh shit, money back there. It's not making the noise. Fuck.
No, it's not.
When I push it to the other screen, it does. When I put it to this screen,
What up, money 420? Chillin'. Just got to the crib.
it's Friday.
Thank God. I can't handle another day this week.
Friday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. I'm gonna get you out of there.
I don't know who you talking to.
Drake got 3 albums out today, so you got a lot of
He's quoting the album. I mean,
Oh, I'm thinking, I don't know who you're talking
Highway,
to.
do it my way. Yeah.
I just finished cleaning all the water, now I got fucking glitter.
Uh-oh.
You have glitter too?
I opened up the box upside down and all the glitter.
Oh, Christine, you're never gonna get rid of that shit.
I'm just going to bed.
I would take a gummy and go to sleep.
Oh my God.
Girl.
I know the easiest way to take out glitter. Vacuum. And then take it out and then return it.
Christine with the beat shebang.
What the heck was that? You can't even rhyme. You don't even have a dime.
Oh my God, we got another one.
You're nothing but slime.
Sheesh, Dan, don't talk to me Greece.
I'm teaching you a little bit.
hey, yo. That don't sound right. What are you trying to learn?
Rap. You tried to rap.
Icy in these streets. Don't talk to me Greece.
So I ordered pizza from Stoner's Pizza.
Never heard of them. I don't know. If you like them, yeah.
No, I already did. It's called Stoners, and it has a big pot leaf on the bottom.
Ooh. Have you ever had it?
Please tell me the workers aren't 420 while cooking.
Well, considering it's not recreational use in Florida, I don't know. Jamie was out there.
And calling Christine, you know what I mean?
Oh my God! Can we? Jamie was out cleaning the car out, and he's out there being 420.
She's medically using it.
He was out being 420, and the neighbor's shaking his head. Jamie goes, "I have a card. I'm on my property." And I said, "What are you lying for? You don't have a card."
Nobody needs to know that.
You don't have a card, you don't have a card, you know what I mean?
What the heck? Dude, man.
I swear, I feel like we're in a Disney movie or something. He's just singing out of nowhere.
Sometimes people need to be aware of their surroundings.
I hear you, darling.
Be aware of them surroundings with the click-clack come out like big back. Snap, snap, rat, rat.
Hey, ice crack.
Ice crack.
Listen, write it down before you say it, and read it first.
Hi, boss.
I don't write these rhymes, I just spit them all the time.
Well, you need to write them.
But he was in a man. Look at you, do a handstand. I bet you do the can like a tap dance, man.
What the? See what I mean? You better write it down.
There's two of them.
Oh my God.
I'll be back. I don't know why there's
not the real Slim Shady.
Oh,
you other Christines are just not getting so rock the wheel.
I called Randall. I got clapped by my own knitting needle last night. The knitting circle is at my
Yes.
Could I steal a cone repeat?
Do you want to go drive?
Sure.
Is there a lot of cars out?
Kinda. Yeah. A little bit.
Well, let's go drive at like 7.
7?
Yeah.
That works.
We'll wait
I'll
till
probably
7.
take a shower around 6, but I'll be out by 7.
Okay. That way we can get some of the traffic to go away.
Yeah. I feel better about cars than I thought I would, though. Like, last night I thought I was gonna freak the fuck out. But wasn't that bad.
You must be real young. I forgot what you told. They're like 5, right?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you take your medication?
The kids, like 5.
No, I don't know. My cousins are like 10, 11, 12, but they run around the house, chilling, having fun like that. They know.
Yeah. But they don't use
Baby. It's better than hearing crying and fucking fighting and arguing over a toy. He don't let me play with that toy. You gonna get that?
That noise was my son, and that's how he talks.
Yeah.
No argument.
Now, when I see a person get mad, if a person gets mad at a kid having fun, then it's like a red flag. Like, you see my son in the background. He's always having fun crashing out. And I was like, I'm getting fun.
That's good.
We all had fun like that. We were climbing trees, making tree houses and shit. Fucking with the neighbors. Fucking with the neighbors and shit.
From a tree.
How about getting a 4-wheeler and wrapping a rope around a merry-go-round and have somebody drive you a 4-wheeler?
You know that woman who likes to go to a restaurant without children?
Oh yeah.
That would be
this woman.
Oh shit.
Or go down little slides with burlap sacks and halfway across the park.
If you go into a fine dining restaurant, I understand. But if you go into McDonald's, what the fuck you asking?
I don't go to McDonald's.
No, I'm saying the people that go to McDonald's, can you please tell your kid to calm down? He's happy. He's got the Happy Meal toy. What the fuck you mean?
cheap shot sometimes.
Now, if you go to a fine dining restaurant, some fucking steak 48 or some Peter Luger's, of course you're gonna be like,
Your
I
kid
paid
would be
a lot
right.
for this motherfucking meal. I don't want to hear nobody screaming.
That's right.
Your kids would be right, Steve, because you taught them well, man. If they screw up, you take all their
No, you got it wrong. They taught me well.
I was gonna say, I think his children taught him, Dan Dan.
No, yeah,
Little slides back with the burlap sacks.
he's gonna take his shit, their games out of their room.
No,
He takes
their
everything.
children are going to take his from him.
No.
Yeah.
That's how he.
You're mistaken, Dan.
No, he said it himself.
No, my kids run everything, nigga. They talk
Thank
me.
you.
My bosses are all females. My daughters.
You never took.
I got
you never
3 of
said
them.
You took all the games out of your kids' room.
Oh no, that's when they were kids.
That's
Any
what
of them,
we need.
whoa, that's a different story. If any of them mess up the school and I hear the teacher call me or anything,
Right.
when they at school, I will take all this shit, lock it up, and say the repo man took that shit.
Right.
Why? Because you ain't doing your work in school. When you get do your work, you get your shit back. Next you know, a month later, the teacher goes, wow, these kids are doing amazing. I don't know what you did. So when they came home, they run in my room. Dad, the Xbox is in my room. Dad, the PlayStation is in my room. Oh, I got the laptop back. Oh my God. Yeah, you worked for it. You earned it. That's it. I'm the repo man. I'm taking your shit if you ain't doing good in school.
That's what I said. You brought them up well.
Other than that, Dan, don't fool you. They run.
You
They
didn't
walk
say
all
over and over and over.
They run everything. That's the only shit I got is when they fuck it up and like responsible shit. But other than that, they teaching me.
Oh yeah, when they get older, then it switches. You know.
Yes, Charles Booker's on the ballot.
Bringing up things.
Just let Dan make his point, you know.
Somebody who's never raised me.
What he did by doing that when they were younger, he taught them more discipline, you know.
I still got PTSD when my mother put my ass.
And if he told them to be quiet, they would be quiet.
My mother used to whip the shit out of me.
Shit.
Didn't give a fuck, man. I still go through the shakes. I still go through fucking PTSD from them days.
A house with a
I
baseball
can
bat.
smell my mother coming around the corner like, oh shit, she's there.
You got me with a baseball bat?
Yeah.
Bro, I got chased through the
Backhand
avenue.
me in the face. And then we're fixing a lawnmower or something I was watching. And he was getting mad. I said, wait, what are you selling? A crazy man. He picked up the bat and started running after me with a baseball bat around the house. I'm like, shit, I hauled ass, man.
Yeah, you better haul ass before your ass get hit.
That's right.
But when you come back, you're gonna still get it. You think you're getting a big away from
wait for him to calm down.
My uncle lived
later. It was cool.
What, you just put melatonin in this shit?
My
No,
uncle
that was
lived
a
in
rage, man. That's a rage. I knew that was a rage that wasn't going to be safe. You know?
Oh, shit. No, see, you talk about I'm talking about my mom. My mom don't forget shit. You'll sneak in your bedroom. You'll sneak under the blanket and think you got away.
That's a rage. That's
the worst is when you go out with your parents when you're a kid back in the day and they'll go in your ear. Wait till we get home.
Yeah, but
when I was a kid, my uncle lived in this house up on a hill, big fancy house, and we'd only see him once a year. It was like the 21st of October every year, and we'd go there, and he put us all in his basement, like me and my cousin, and then him and these, I don't know who they were, they'd come downstairs with these like long, they were like leather whips, and they'd come down and they'd just what's that?
No, that I was gonna say I don't like the story already, but that.
Yeah, it sounds crazy. Like, where are we going?
So, like on the 21st of every October every year, we'd go to my uncle's house for this dinner. But before we could eat, we'd get brought into the basement, and him and all his like hunting buddies would come down with these whips. They were super rich, and they'd just whip the shit out of them.
Sounds like a ritual.
Nanny.
It felt like a ritual.
You said on the 21st of October.
Yeah.
Every time it was lightning, which is a lot of times in Florida, my dad would throw us all in the bathroom because he was afraid of lightning.
Crazy.
Didn't happen.
Childhood's crazy, man.
Because we were hardly ever home, even in the rain.
No, my mom was strict. My grandmother was a loving person. She'll teach you. She'll whip your ass if you do something really bad. But my mom was strict, bro. She didn't give a fuck. She'll fuck you up right in front of the cop. And get away with it. Back then, the cops didn't do shit. They would whip your ass right in front of them.
So at Christmas time, At Christmas time, we get $500 from all like our uncle and all his hunting buddies. They each give us $500.
So you got paid too. That's crazy. That's crazy.
So what the fuck? Whips, basements, kids.
You know what I'm saying?
What are we giving an Epstein blueprint?
They gave him $500 not to say nothing. That's crazy. Crazy work.
Yeah, I took the money obviously. And now they can get the money back because they're saying something.
Well, they didn't tell anybody at the time.
At the time, but he's telling right now. 500 is 500.
Maybe more than 1,000. You see? There you go. 500 was on the come up.
Was it 500 like $1,000 worth back then?
Fuck, when you're 12, yeah.
Back then, shit with $500, that shit felt like a G. You could buy so many things. Now you can't even buy groceries with that. You buy about 2-3 days of groceries and that shit gone. Motherfuckers charging how much for eggs? Yo, is it true they charging like $6-7 for gas in Cali?
Yeah.
Anybody out there?
That's insane.
That's pretty cheap. That's usually like $8. Dan, what's the price? What's the price? Wait.
It's what's the Kelly price? What's the Kevin Costner?
He says 5.
567.
567.
Is that for premium or is that for regular?
That was middle.
I didn't actually for the middle.
Well, it's regular, premium, and unleaded. Regular, premium, and premium. He's getting premium.
I get middle. I get 89.
Premium. Premium is in the middle. It's regular.
When I drove here
and shit, I just said it.
With my other Suzuki, the older one, it got.
How many years ago was that? How many years ago was that, Dan?
2007.
Oh, regular.
Okay, I'm not asking you about gas prices in 2007. I'm asking you gas prices fucking today, motherfucker.
89, then 87. That's what. So I figured this car is like 4 years older than that one, so the same thing I think applies. I think I get better gas mileage. So anyway, so just minus 10 cents, and then that's what 87.
We're talking about today's price.
10 cents.
But I said they go up at 10 cents each. About.
Oh my God.
When you go pump gas right now, they charge you $5 now.
Yeah, it's $5.75 for higher than the 90, and
you talking about premium.
87.
Since 1975, right?
Would be $5.55.
You guys, when he says 87, he's talking about the brand of the gas. You guys should know that, your men.
Oh, the octane.
He's not.
Okay.
He's not talking about the year, y'all. He's talking about the brand of the gas. 97 is premium, 87 is regular.
Right. But I asked for the year, what grade.
Nah, he's talking about.
Regular or premium.
Yeah, but he's I don't know if he heard you, but when he's talking, when he's talking about it, he's not talking about the year as far as the year. That's what he paid back. You know what I mean?
89 octane, yeah, at the mobile up the corner here, away from the highway, so it's cheaper a little bit.
Okay, so what are you paying for 93?
You got to go up, and it'll be $5.70.
Same price?
No, it sounds like you're guesstimating. No.
No, that sounds about right. Cause shit, we're at almost $5, so Cali would probably be about $6.
$5, something like that. It was $5.65 for mine, then $5.50 something for the 87, the regular. It's like 10 to 15 cents, each one.
I would Google it, but I'm on my phone. I'm on StreamYard.
And diesel's cheap, right?
No, diesel's more expensive. Diesel's way more expensive.
Yeah, it used to be.
You have premium, you have regular, and you have diesel. Diesel's the most expensive. Diesel.
$1,000 to fill up a tank.
Easily, if not more, because my husband's a truck driver. They do diesel, and yeah, that ain't shit. 1,000 ain't nothing.
Zip code 92128.
I'm on my phone. I'm not looking up gas prices, but I said it sounds about right because it's 5 something here. And literally, it's almost $5 in Kentucky. I just put gas in the car last night.
Now, if you look in the city, San Diego, then it's going to be up higher.
Yeah.
It's probably $1 higher than what I told.
I wonder if it shows it on Google Maps when I go to Cali. Hold on.
Yeah, it probably will. All you gotta do is Google what's Cali's gas prices, and then what area, right? Because it's gonna be different prices.
Yeah, that's what I said. You could put it in city, it'll be 92103. Away from the city, put 92129.
Guess we want the average, I guess, right?
Yeah, probably.
We on? In the city, they're gonna get all the vacation money.
Yeah, our governor just put a thing on because the gas stations were gouging and stuff right now, and so he just put it.
We can't tell if they're gouging or not. It's the real price.
Yeah, we can't really hear either. I mean, but it's a little bit is noticeable because you'll have gas stations on literally the same street right next to each other with 10 cents difference in gas prices. It's wild.
If you drive all the time like you do, maybe you can tell something going on, but I don't drive enough to tell.
Yeah, I drive a lot. There was definitely gouging going on.
If you go to different stations, then you have a judgment.
But
I just go to right here. That's one.
Right. Yeah, I drive all over. I drive a lot.
Some gas prices right now on my screen when we show that. This is in Cali right now. This shit right there?
Tell us the price. I can't.
$3.99, $3.49, $3.69. Everything goes from $3.99 up to $4.41.
That's gotta be crazy because how are they cheaper than us?
The lower numbers with cash, $4.89 for the good stuff, and the other one is with credit card.
Yeah, there is a difference when you pay with cash and credit card, which I'm not sure why, but it is.
Some places don't do AM PM. Check like a Mobile, a Shell, something like that. That's the cheapest.
Other than the first gas station that it came on the map.
Yeah, try another one. That's cheap.
Oh, look,
check out Circle K. You get 2 Gatorades for $3. I'm just saying Circle K.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What's this? A Shell gas station coming up.
Yeah, and where are you at? What's the same?
We're driving to Cali right now.
What part of Cali are you in? Because that'll make a difference too.
There you go.
Look right there. There goes the prices.
What does it say? Some of us can't see it.
That's higher than my area.
The highest is $5.19 for V-Power gasoline. Plus gasoline $4.99. Regular gas is $4.79.
Yeah.
Is that V-Power 94? Costco's usually cheaper.
About 10 cents.
Yes.
Yeah, like 10 cents.
That's the way it works.
And this is Shell.
Yeah.
Where are you at? Are you in?
That's 94. Where are you at? California. You sure California?
Where are you
Flower, California, the middle of Cali.
Cali. Go down to LA or San Diego, where there's a city in LA. Price.
Yeah, I bet it's more there.
Get me more there. But that's kind of that's expensive right there. That might be people who got money who live around there.
A lot of money,
But it looks like it's far away for them to get there to pump the gas, too.
So we gotta know some good meth heads, man, in a hose. They'll suck the hose and fucking get gas. Shout out to the meth heads, man. I'm just saying.
Now, places
25 cents on the dollar. But what are you talking about? Their rates right now, 25 cents on the dollar. Yeah, so that's a good deal. That's a good deal. Come up to the meth heads. Come on. Because the crackheads now are on Fenny. We can't trust the crackheads. You don't trust the meth heads now. They got it green. I'm just
on the Fenny for real.
Yeah, the Fenny, they just zombie out. They didn't even make it to the fucking big stuck at the car, sucking with the hose. Next thing you know, just swallowing the gas. We want to
I'm going to bring up some places on my other bus over here and see what we got.
gas station in LA right now. Lana!
Good for you, Dan. Good for you, Dan. Get on the ball, Dan. Get on the ball, Dan. Even though you haven't driven since fucking 79, but get on the ball, Dan.
That's 79. I can't be that from my side.
There's no clue what a key is, what standard, automatic, where's the transmission, change the oil, what? What is that?
Homie don't know the plug.
The last car he drove was a go-kart, right, Dan? Let's be honest, brother. Let's be honest. Have you ever driven a car?
He was driving his car. He got a car. Shit. Then I got rid of it. I got a four-wheel drive Suzuki again. But they don't make them no more.
Suzuki? Suzuki? Yeah. You say you're military man and you buy a Suzuki?
Suzuki goes zoom.
Yeah, because the first what about your Yamaha? What about your Yamaha? I bet you had a Yamaha too, or Kawasaki.
They don't make a Yamaha car.
Come on, yo. You should have got fucking GMC, man, the Chevy. Come on.
He's a hardcore, so I like it. Then I got
at least a Chrysler, man, made in Detroit. You know, you should have got a Chrysler. Why are you driving those imports, man?
Now I got a four-wheel drive.
Four-wheel drive. Come on, you got a 2-foot drive. Don't lie.
Oh, four-wheel drive.
You ain't driving.
Four-wheel drive.
You can't drive, man. Go outside. Go outside. Start your truck, man. I'll pay your gas for a day.
I can show you my
See that truck? No, you just said you had a truck. I don't want to steal the car. You got a car and a truck? You're fucking rich, bro. You're rich. You got a car and a truck. You got a vehicle.
A lot of money, a lot of money.
Yeah,
How about filling up my tank?
How do you pay for insurance on both those? Damn.
It's only $400 a month because I got the lowest mileage you can get. I don't go to
half a burn. Oh, it's cheap in Cali, bro.
Hope my Wi-Fi is on.
Where's the cheapest? Where's the cheapest? I thought you were checking out gas prices, Dan. Come on, tell us where's the cheapest gas in there.
My Wi-Fi is not going to go that far. Let me see if I can do it.
Oh, you're taking pictures of the neighbor's car. You're going to get inside that motherfucker and start the engine. Don't be taking pictures of the neighbor's car again, Dan. Come on. Last time the neighbor had a Maserati up there. This is my Maserati.
This is in LA, right? This is in LA. What's the price?
How much?
Can you guys hear me?
409, 439, 4.
Hey, can you see it?
Ours, Chris? I thought ours was 4.
Show Dan, man. Show Dan, man.
Hanging at the snack shop. Big wheels.
Can you see it?
Hold on, Dan. Steve's showing LA right now, Dan. Be patient, brother, okay? Get some fresh air. Stay outside. Vitamin D is good for you. Don't panic. Stay out there. Yeah, we see you, Dan. You're connected, man.
No, Dan.
No.
You know, $400 a month is kind of expensive for you.
For 2 cars? That's not bad.
Look at Dan's car right there.
See it?
But how?
Hop in the car, Dan.
I bought it with 50,000 miles on it.
Okay, hop in it. Start the engine. Let's go hop in.
Dan, let me see
Start the
body of the car.
Come on.
I don't want to see the plate. Let me see the body of the car.
I am
Get out
proud
the
of you.
street, bro. The sun's just going on the trip. No rust at all. But the sun's
So proud of you, Dan. You're outside. Now stay outside. Get on your car.
Walk away from the car so we can see the side of the car, not the front.
I want to see him start the engine.
No, he was driving the other day, bro. What do you think?
He drives all the time.
See him drive? Man, I haven't seen him out of his head, man. I've never seen him outside.
That's why Dan
I've never seen the guy outside, man. My mind is blown right now.
Yo, he be outside all the time. Big show.
Guys, stand up, man.
That's why Dan and I have been using because we drive.
I can see him wearing wallabies, too. He's wearing wallabies.
I thought he had one of those phobias, afraid to go outside. Good for you, Dan. I'm proud of you, Dan. Get in that car, start with the engine, and fucking chill out.
I kind of
He drives higher than a fucking kite.
some cars are right.
Oh, yeah. Is he high now? Don't drive. Get go.
I mean,
That's why you're driving that wide. If you're high, do not get in the car. Don't get in the car. If you're high, yeah, don't even fuck with me. I don't want to get in trouble.
on his t-shirt, man. Are you Kanye West?
I wish I had some tequila.
Tequila. Yeah. Dan's old school.
Big boy.
Dan rolls his cigarettes up in his sleeve, man. He's old school. Good for you, Dan.
Steve Oz.
Yeah. In the back of
What a
You're opening
dick.
the door. But you should, Dan, you should open it on the sidewalk, not on the road where the cars are coming, silly boy. Come on.
He blew my shit up.
Someone's gonna come by and clip both
I know
doors,
it.
man.
I haven't seen those in a long time. Those type of people.
Oh, that's your portable toilet, Dan?
In case I need to lay down, I got a trick old style. Remember those?
It's called a chase lounge.
Can't do the same thing to this one too. Cause you're a dick.
Oh, I got it.
Yo, that shit is vintage.
Show and tell, Dan.
Christine likes that I knew that.
Do they still make them?
I don't know if they do now, but that's been there for a long time.
Don't drive, bro. You sound high. Don't drive, man. Just chill. Cali, Dan. That's not. Hey, Dan. Are you in Cali? That looks like Cali, man. Are you in Cali?
I have to put my face on the next thing.
He is in Cali.
At one of those small hot pool places, I think you can still get the cheap chairs like that. But I
know they made those.
Those are vintage now, bro. Yo,
I don't know if they still make it anymore, but I know I had to get it.
Last time I seen it was like, what, 20 years ago? One of those?
Resell those things, Dan. Resell them. You get $50 each on, whatever you.
I get it because the walker. You got the walker and the chair. But if I'm so much stuff, I need to lay down.
Yeah, I know, you're out of breath. Relax, bro. Calm down. You should have stayed outside and feel the D on your skin, man. I'm just saying, no homo, you know?
Yeah, it's a good song.
It's good to be outside. It's beautiful. Get the chair. You should have took that chair out the car and just sit outside. Talk to us outside, man. Your Wi-Fi's good.
Now, what I have in the patio is, the guy didn't clean the damn dirt off of it. Or the lady.
Off of what?
The one that have inside outside.
You got a chair outside that has dust on it? What the fuck's going on around here?
I told them to do the damn thing, man. My wrist can't handle that kind of pressure. This
What? What?
He said his wrist cannot handle that pressure. I don't know.
The pressure of what?
Oh my God.
I guess the weight of his body. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, he said to clean the chair. The chair's dirty.
No.
What chair? The chair
It's
that's
on his
outside?
Yeah, there was one that let me show you. It's outside. To the right, sitting right there by
Your
the wall.
housekeeper cleans your chairs outside? Mine don't. I'm getting ripped off somewhere along the line.
They're supposed to.
They're supposed to clean his ass, but they don't. They better clean the chairs. Come on.
Oh my God. And all I asked them, please just wet the
They're
down.
supposed to give him sponge baths. They don't even want to bathe him, so they can at least clean the chair. They don't have to clean my balls.
Oh,
Clean
why
my
didn't
chairs.
sponge bath themselves?
$20 or 40
But they're supposed to clean it, but they don't.
Why can't you do it themselves? You don't do for somebody when they can do it themselves.
But they're getting paid for it, though. They're getting paid to give him a dry bath.
It'd take them 2 minutes to do it. And plus, I give them hours, you know what I mean? And they'd make $20 for 2 minutes. They sound like
Still got them coming for like an hour and you sign their card for 6 hours.
Somebody who is capable of walking and sitting.
Rocking your hands are different. Okay, I showed you.
Don't yell
come
at
on,
me.
it's different, Christy. He's not yelling. He just talks that way.
And the rest
He loves you.
I have no pressure. I can't hold things. I can't do knives and forks and dishes or whatever. They go flying out of my hands.
There's a lot
Dan,
of
you was cooking a
devices.
few months ago. Remember you was cooking in the kitchen that night?
I probably was just putting stuff on my plate and stuff.
There are plenty of assistant devices they should be
this is
teaching you how to
awkward.
use.
Looking at the
Put your hand
cryptocurrency in
brace
my
on
wallet,
Walker,
and
man. The brace
it
is
didn't
on
deliver
Walker.
all the
I don't have a
stock.
robot in here.
I'm transferring what's there.
What?
I don't have a robot.
What do you need a robot for?
I don't have a robot.
My hands and arms.
Poor guy, Dan. That's all.
Oh my God. Well, then you definitely shouldn't be driving.
Too long. I can't.
He probably got carpal tunnel. Carpal tunnel.
Well, I know, but there are really good assisted devices, even spoons and
Well, it
forks.
has to
They
be.
got the
They got
wide,
grabbers. They got grabbers and
yeah,
stuff.
and they got
you know?
the wide handles, or the wide handles of them where you can hold them without a lot of pressure.
I got a, but it hurts. This serious thing right here. Oh, damn it, I don't understand either. Shit.
Well, no, we don't understand when somebody is capable of walking unable to be themselves. Sorry.
I got it,
That's a hand.
Hey, but I cannot. I have to use it like this because I cannot put my whole weight with one hand on it because I don't have the wrist pressure. It hurts my whole hand starts stinging real bad. I cannot do it like that.
Yeah, they have the air ones that you can even use in the showers. They have the air ones.
No, you don't.
Shower stuff, different story. I got a better one to the bottom, it's slippery. That works. I do need
There's shower chairs.
to hold
I
on.
don't know. Maybe shave the beard, Dan. You won't smell as much.
There's
Shave the
even
beard.
shower chairs.
Yeah, man, I got a couple of those, Dan. I'll send you a shower chair if you want.
Shower chair.
I got those white ones you put in the shower, and it's good, bro. They weigh like 2 ounces. They're so light.
I have one upstairs in our shower and one down here in the shower because it's
I
small.
got one from my mom's in every bathroom, but I got some extra ones. Mine is better. I got one.
Why you're not using it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the shower, not there.
Do you have a tub? You have a tub? Do you have a tub? You have a tub?
Hey, Dan, I got the universal one. You can take off the seat, and then you put on another one. You can use it as a toilet. It's cool. You know what I'm saying?
There's no reason he can't walk to a toilet.
He shits his pants. He shits his pants a lot. If he can get one of those seats in his bedroom, he would shit stuff.
My bathroom?
Then how does he drive?
Do you have a shower? We don't want to see the bathroom. Do you have a shower or do you have a tub?
The fact is, this is the only thing my last thing I've had for a long time. Here's the only thing I need in this shower.
Okay, so you have a shower, so you don't need.
That's fine.
So you good.
Because I have
And I'm outside weed whacking this morning and fucking cleaning up with a gosh darn rake.
Wait a minute, why is the VA calling Grandpa?
Dan's been outside, Amanda. He just came home.
Renovate your bathtub in one day. $5 grand, Dan.
Why is the VA calling
I'll put a
Grandpa?
seat in your bathtub. I'll give you rails, everything, Dan. $5 grand.
The grandma should be free.
He literally just said he can't walk without a walker, and we witnessed him walk.
That's dangerous. Yeah, he was outside doing jumping jacks.
How often are you getting physical therapy and occupational therapy to prevent?
Instead of I try doing something more, and
No. You should have therapists.
I don't know. I'm going to get that checked out.
I'll be back.
Get it checked out.
I'm fucking hit on my so. Where you want to take your butt, buddy? Where you want to take your butt, buddy? Where's your poor baby? Where's him at? Huh? Come here. Here's your cuddles. And yeah, you. Hey, my boy. Hey, my big boy. Hey, think about. You did not get my sandwich, sir. Good job, boy, good job, boy, good job, boy. Sounds good. Turkey sandwich from Panero's. Can't go wrong there. Take this fucking hoodie off. I'm hot. Oopsie. Damn it. Shit. Do myself right. Sorry about the crunching in Yell Zero. I didn't think it was going to be that loud. No, that's not what I want.
Hello? This is Morse Mutual Insurance. I'll do my best.
Need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'll get back to work.
When do you want to go driving, G? So when do you want to go drive it?
What do you say, around like 7? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still like 6:30.
6:30? Alright.
This is a race. I'm not gonna do it, just so you know. Yeah. Nope. 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 No, no, no. What's up? Nope. Because, and this is the reason, there's already a curfew, first of all, and it doesn't work because they don't enforce it. Also, because, look, if a parent, I get parents that work and shit like that, but like, the parents don't give a shit, the kids aren't going to give a shit. So until the parents of Mobile start giving a shit, nah, that ain't shit gonna work. Because we got a huge problem down here with our youth. That's why I praise my kids so much, because they're not out here doing fuckery shit when they could be. It's very easy for the kids down here to get a hold of guns and sell drugs, and always has been since I was a kid. I believe the youth in Louisville, Kentucky would give the youth in New York City a run for their money. That's just what I believe. But people think New York's worse because it's a bigger city. I don't believe that. Sorry, last chip I'll eat. I have a mute on here. So that's just my opinion, J1. I'm back.
Welcome to TMZ Live. More Spencer Pratt news, folks. If elected, Spencer Pratt could be going back to his roots, because we have learned that he has signed with a production company, and the production company is currently documenting his campaign for a reality-type show. That part makes sense. And you would expect that. And it was Pete Buttigieg did that. A lot of people do that. Yeah. But the contract, we're told, with people who have direct knowledge, the contract says that they will continue. They can continue rolling.
He's elected.
If he's elected,
what's your
that
answers
means
to
that
the
LA would
violence?
have its first reality show mayor while in office. Actually, I mean, even if he wins, I think it would be our first reality show veteran. But the fact that they would actually be doing a reality show, could be doing a reality show while he's in office, it's novel. You know what? It's actually, there's something I like about it. There's in the accountability, in the realm of accountability. The only problem is that it's done with his involvement, with his production company, and you almost want an outsider to do it. But it still is actually kind of interesting to see if he's elected, how he would govern. It's really interesting.
I think it could go both ways, but what I think is interesting about this is, I mean, granted, reality shows get edited, but you would see a lot of the behind the scenes that go on. It's not like the president has a reality show, so we don't see, I mean, we see a lot of what happens at the White House, but this would give people in Los Angeles and around the world an inside look.
Here's the downside. The downside is that, number one, being a mayor and running a city is an almost impossible job for somebody really skilled at it, with all sorts of departments that you have to handle, the politics of it all, the city council. There's so much they have to know. If you're playing to the camera, it's sort of like when you have cameras in the courtroom.
It couldn't be a reality series like The Hills was, right? This has got to be, if they're doing it.
But if he sees but if he sees a camera in his office,
does he fall back into his reality show ways?
That's right.
Where he sees the camera instead of focusing on his new job,
or shading it for the camera and not for the. That's a tightrope.
This is also it would feature Heidi and their kids. It's not like Brody Jenner is going to show up knock at his office at City Hall and go back to the Hills.
You never have guest appearances.
Yeah.
Heidi's going to be a big part of the show, we're told. They're already shooting this for the campaign, we're told. And again, like Charles said, not unusual. But Heidi and the kids are a big part of it. They're not staying in L.A. right now. They are outside the county while Spencer campaigns, because she's freaked out over the fires and does not want to come back to L.A., at least right now. But if they end up back in L.A., they will be in the mansion that was featured in Spencer's campaign ad, which is the mayor's mansion.
How often do mayors actually live in that mansion? Do most of them live in that mansion?
Most of them live in the mansion, yes. They do. It's a really nice mansion in Hancock Park there, which is a hoity-toity part of L.A., which would be actually live in that mansion. Do most of them live in that mansion? Most of them live in the mansion, yes. They do. It's a really nice mansion in Hancock Park there, which is a hoity-toity part of L.A., which would be interesting if he's now in that,
living in the very house that he made fun of Tara Bass living in.
But that's what
show got the kind of ratings that the O.J. Simpson trial did.
We have no idea.
Don't think she's out at restaurants last night. Apparently no different. Silver lining, if they're...
Wait a minute, that's a chapter. Tupac didn't like me.
Tupac did not like me.
I didn't hear that.
See eye to eye on everything. What could you
Never mind what. I thought you had a balance.
Same girls, right?
Okay.
Versa, right?
What happened to that?
It's always like, I saw her, whatever, right? He always won that battle. One year at the MTV Awards, I presented some award. And Suge Knight was in the audience, and I did like some joke about Suge. Tupac was like, what's up with all that black people? And he kind of stepped to me, but I didn't. Tupac was not that big. He photographs big, but he's not that big. So I was like, I was pretty skinny. I'm still pretty skinny, so a skinny guy can't wait to fight a skinny guy. You know what I mean? Like, really? But nothing happened. Nothing happened. But we definitely had a little, there was definitely some mean mugging going on.
So let's deconstruct. So Tupac and Chris Rock would try and date the same women. Tupac usually won. So there are a couple of women that come to mind that Tupac dated. Madonna for sure. Yeah. But there's another one that's really interesting, and that would be Jada Pinkett. Now Jada says...
Jada's side of this has always been that they are soulmates, but... Platonic soulmates.
That's an odd thing.
Very odd, but that was her version of it.
She says it.
But when you heard Tupac speak about it, it certainly seemed more romantic when he did.
So hold on. So Chris Rock and Tupac were after the same women, and Jada was in that group. And
I feel like this is some really whack algebra you're trying to do here, but
so if you're Jada's husband, Will Smith, and you know this backstory, and you believe in the whole bro code or whatever it is thing, and you're thinking, wait a minute, did Chris Rock or didn't Chris Rock? And That kind of simmers over a period of time, and then there's the Oscars.
And then the Oscars, and he says one thing about Jada, and that's why the camel's back breaks.
Wasn't the joke. It's the backstory.
It's all the backstory.
Yeah.
And so you think that Will Smith was sitting there that night at the Oscars and knew all of this stuff that Chris Rock just revealed to us.
Simmering beef.
Well, and
beef.
In her memoir, Jada said that Chris Rock asked her out once because he thought she and Will were going to get divorced. So that ties into all of this.
So that would have been later than Tupac.
Later, but
yeah,
what I'm saying is,
yes.
If Chris Rock always had kind of a crush on Jada, and he and Tupac dated the same women, means he might have had a good shot at her, except she picked Tupac, and then when he died...
did say that Tupac won every time
Tupac always won, and then when Tupac died, she doesn't come to Chris Rock, she goes to Will Smith. There's a lot of resentment there, and if Will thinks that...
And if Will thinks that, that's the thing. If Will is thinking that, and now he's looking at the guy on the stage who was beefing with Tupac over dating the same women, and he's sitting next to one of them, and Chris Rock tells her,
You doubted her for years. Chris Rock had made fun of Jada.
And not only is this about, being kind to her guests, I think this is about secrecy. We found out that she is, instead of mailing out save the dates, she's actually getting on the phone to
everybody?
To some of the celeb guests. Some of them, I don't think she's calling every single person.
But if you're going to do it,
she's getting on the phone.
You send one email out, and it can go. Well, she got to call everybody.
You could, but then you now have put an electronic trail out there.
Wait. So she's calling. So she's calling the celebrities because what? She doesn't trust them more than she doesn't trust
everyone. What we're being told is that everyone is being called.
Oh.
She's not necessarily making all of the calls.
So other people make all the other ones.
Yes, there may be people on her staff who are making these calls.
What if the assistant calls somebody and says, "I'm a big celebrity. Why didn't I get the call?" I'm serious.
Yeah, I guess that's a challenge here. But really, this is about making sure there is no paper trail or electronic trail.
So there's no wedding invite?
Leak.
So there's no wedding invite?
No, it's not the wedding invite. It's the
This
STD.
is the save the date.
No, I know, but when the wedding invite comes out...
We should not call it the STD.
It's the STD.
Don't
Save
call
the
it an
date.
STD.
You guys, that's what they call it in the wedding community.
Well, they should not.
But yes, there is no physical STD, and so
Save the date.
Save the date,
Okay.
sure. But here's
But will there be a wedding invitation?
unclear. However, hold on. Here's the issue a lot of people are having. So she's calling, either her or her team are calling people, letting them know, hey, want to make sure your summer is flexible. Can't tell you what date we're going to get married.
What?
Phoebe Rex, I was looking
Was somebody in the bathroom or something? No. Oh. Well,
So now she's going back.
you just wanted to come tell me? Okay, well, thank you. I'm glad you shared that with me.
To jump into politics
My daughter has
with
to
both feet.
Okay.
How she ended up there? How did Nicki Minaj end up being
Lord have mercy.
besties with President Trump? And going to events with him, taking photos with him, and going to fundraisers. Well, she says there are two people really to blame, Barack Obama and Jay-Z. The Jay-Z part doesn't surprise me that she'd find some way to blame Jay-Z because, as everyone knows, Nicki hates Jay, has for years. They've got a long-standing beef. So this is how she lays it out, why those two people are the ones to blame.
She was talking to Time magazine.
Yes, talking to Time, she said, I think Jay-Z ended up costing Obama a lot. Whether he knows it or not, lots of rappers don't like Jay-Z and were afraid to say it. So now she's going back to when Obama was running. She thinks that pushed some people over to the Republican side. So Nicki then was referring to a speech that Obama made during Kamala's campaign, and he basically said that there were some black men who wouldn't vote for her because she's a woman. And so Nicki felt this way. She said, I just saw so many videos of black men saying that they didn't like the way they felt about that speech Obama gave. They felt like they weren't being listened to.
I
remember that.
She raises
I think Nikki's got a real point here, that there is this thing where certain groups, black people, Jewish people, others,
minority groups,
gay people, that you're supposed to vote a certain way, and that if you decide you don't want to vote that way, there's an element of shame, there's an element of people, with retribution in your community, and it shouldn't be that way. And it's almost racist or anti-Semitic or whatever to say that because you're of a certain race or religion or sexual orientation,
That
that
you have to vote in a certain way.
as if we're all the same.
But I think you're actually starting to see that change. I do remember that Obama clip because they got a lot of attention at the time. He had basically said that there were black men out there that didn't want to vote for Kamala because she was a woman.
Right.
And that I think didn't sit right with a lot
and
of
the
people.
black man felt like, no, maybe I just don't want to vote for her because I disagree with her.
That's right.
I don't think she's the best candidate.
But the concept is all black men are sexist.
Right.
And that's
So I get her point that nobody wants to be told that you have to go a certain way.
Yeah.
However, I will say this, that you shouldn't feel that way, but don't just blindly vote the opposite way without knowing what you're voting for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
the other side's not necessarily
you can be upset that that they expected you to do something, but the answer isn't to just blindly vote for another. You gotta know what you're doing.
No.
So you think you should blindly vote?
No, I think you're right, but I don't think the premise...
You just want to say no.
No, I'll tell you why I'm saying no, and I'm saying it for a real reason.
What are you saying no to exactly?
That you're saying if you want to go to the other side, you've got to understand why you're doing it. The problem...
And you're saying you don't have to understand.
No, I think you do, but my problem with what you're saying is that the premise is that the normal is voting a certain way.
No, I'm saying...
Let me just finish my point.
You're making my point.
No,
you're misrepresenting what I said.
You said if you decide to go to the other side, you should understand
because you're upset that this group thinks that you have to vote for them.
I'm saying everybody in every group should make an informed decision, not just because that's what my parents did and everybody else did.
Individuals.
That whether you go to the right or the left, no matter which, there shouldn't be a premise that, okay, you should be a Democrat unless you can think of reasons you shouldn't.
Right. I don't think you guys are disagreeing, though.
I'm saying,
I know. He just needs to oppose me.
I'm
not
opposing you.
But you're not representing what I said.
But if you say if you go to the other side means that the normal is being on one side.
No, I didn't say
that means going to the other side.
Right. I think what Charles means is if you're unhappy with how something is going, it doesn't.
I'm done too.
Coming up. Well, the long-anticipated return of Euphoria, the final season in full swing right now, and Sydney Sweeney's character, not surprisingly, getting a lot of attention.
It's not celebrating them, it's saying like, oh, look at how weird and creepy they are.
Be right back. Well, the long-anticipated return of Euphoria, the final season in full swing right now, and Sydney Sweeney's character, not surprisingly, getting a lot of attention. A lot of people, just to give you a little bit to catch up here, and there are no big spoilers here, she starts doing basically like an OnlyFans. I don't know if they call it OnlyFans on the show, but it's like OnlyFans, and she is doing this to make a lot of money. She needs to pay back a debt. There are a lot of people who are upset, people who actually do have OnlyFans accounts that are putting their content on OnlyFans, and they feel that this character is doing a disservice to them because it's not really showing what their lives are like, and it's also showing some things that just wouldn't be allowed. So joining us now to talk about this, someone who had a lot of success on OnlyFans, but also as an actress, Maitland Ward, you'll remember from Boy Meets World, Bold the Beautiful, White Chicks also, and now she is a very successful OnlyFans creator. Maitland, welcome to TMZ Live.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here and talk about things.
Maitland, I am so happy you're on because I've actually been on this campaign in the office that forget about this stigma of OnlyFans. OnlyFans is a really good platform for a lot of people, and I know a lot of celebrities are hopping on. So what I didn't know and really hadn't thought about were these guidelines that you were talking about that seem to, you say, have been ignored in Euphoria. What are the guidelines? Because I had never really thought about that.
There's all sorts of stuff that you can't do, and it's the same in regular adult filmmaking. I mean, you cannot, like the whole child baby thing is so disgusting, and in the climate that we're in, to do that and to use Sydney Sweeney, of all people, who has had such controversy on her own, to come forth and claim, do these just crazy stunts that is making fun of OnlyFans creators. It's not celebrating them, but saying like, oh, look at how weird and creepy
to do whatever you want and, you know, you'll just make money right away, which is not the case because there's so many creators who are really working hard to build their brands every day. And this is really disingenuous.
So, Maitland, the stigma that still is there for OnlyFans, I think it's changing a little bit. Because is the feeling in the community that, you know, we were starting to make some headway, and now Euphoria comes back, a show that people have been really anticipating, and they tune in, and this is what they're seeing, and it's sort of like you had, you know, one step up, two steps back. And do you know if the producers had a consultant, or is this sort of something they dramatized for the sake of their storyline?
I highly doubt they had any consultant. I think it was just them coming up with things that they think, ooh, these creepy, weird OnlyFans creators do. We'll, like, you know, we'll piggyback on that, and like we'll make this stupid storyline, and like it'll for shock value and clickbait, and it's just ridiculous. I think I saw an interview with Sydney Sweeney and Sam about
Sam Levinson, the producer and creator. Yep.
Like, oh, we thought of all these like crazy things. It's so funny. It's going to be so great. And I don't know if they actually think that these things are really creative and great, which they're not, or they're just making fun of it. And I think it's somewhere between the two. It's taking the power out of the actual creators who are working to build their brands and are building businesses. And it takes hard work to say like she can just come on and bounce her boobs and do these like gross shots and stuff, and she's just going to make millions or whatever overnight. It is not the case.
You know, I'm fascinated. I'm so interested in it. I'm so glad you're on, because what I've been thinking about is, you know, why is it that all of a sudden we're seeing a lot of actresses and actors hopping on OnlyFans, and I'm looking, you know, in my business.
You were one of the first, actually, to do it.
But I'm looking at Hollywood, and, you know, it's dead. That, you know, everything's being shot outside of Hollywood now, and it's harder for actors to make the living they could make 10 years ago. So I'm wondering if you look at that on top of the fact that it is, like it or not, becoming more mainstream, that's why you're seeing all these people who are kind of famous from television and movies jumping on.
Right, and with a lot of the people jumping on that are actors from the past, I mean, I went full force. I mean, I've gone the whole into the industry the whole way. But I think a lot of it is a cash grab. I mean, I don't think that they're going to be going and doing much more than, you know, maybe showing a little bit of a boob, like a little.
Oh, what happened? You lost focus.
Is OnlyFans censoring you?
I know. What do they think you're showing? It's all fine. It doesn't need to be blurred. There we go. All right, we're good.
There it goes. So basically, I think, yeah, it's a cash grab where they come in and they make a lot of money, probably the first couple of months. But are they going to continue to make this money? We'll see. You know, I doubt that it's much more than, you know, just a few pictures and some maybe a little racier cameo style videos.
Yeah, but if they can make quick money, what's the problem?
Exactly. Yeah. I'm not faulting them. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if they're going to be full OnlyFans creators. That's why. But it's great. Yeah, I mean, it gives these actors and stuff power in, like, they need power to build a brand and to make money and to.
How many years have you been doing it?
I started way back when I did Patreon at the first. So I was before OnlyFans, and so I have been doing it since 2018. I've been doing stuff.
So you've done it almost a decade. What's your life been like?
Amazing. You know what? It's the first time I was actually able to, like, be my own person, so to speak, not like be under Hollywood's rules and all of their regulations and what they wanted me to be and how they wanted me to act. And so finally I was like, you know, I started it on a whim, a Patreon page in 2018. My fans were like saying, oh, because I was taking kind of sexier pictures online on, you know, Instagram and stuff and Snapchat, and I was getting kind of dinged and kicked off because, you know, there'd be like a shadow of a boob or something. So I was like, I don't know what to do. And they're like, why don't you sell content? And content was like not really existent in the mainstream at that point. I was like, I don't know what that means, but like maybe I'll start an Patreon page. And so I just started it one night and I couldn't even announce it. And the next day I had 20 subscribers subscribers who were paying like anywhere between $30 and $200 a month. And then by the end of the week, when I did announce it fully, I had like, I was the #1 adult subscriber on Patreon, and I was like, wow, because for so many years, I've been told, oh, you can't be the sexy one. Once you're past 25, nobody's going to want to pay for anything. They're going to, and they just kept pushing forward and ahead, and I really finally felt like liberation being able to do this. And I hope these other actors who's joining the platform can feel that way too. And then I went full porn, but
That's a story for another day.
Since 2019, and I'm multi-award winning, so.
Congratulations. Well, congrats. We're actually glad that it's working out for you.
Yeah, we're so glad you came on.
Yeah, thanks
I hope you guys, talking to you guys and stuff.
thanks for the real perspective on the life of an OnlyFans creator.
We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Maitland.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks,
All right.
Maitland.
All right, take care. Talk soon.
Jason Collins died on Tuesday after a battle with cancer.
He was a trailblazer.
He was a trailblazer in the NBA, the first openly gay player. And Barkley had something interesting to say about what people think about pro sports is not what's really going on.
Be right back.
Well, the NBA lost one of their former players. Jason Collins died on Tuesday after a battle with cancer. And you may remember Jason Collins' name because
he was a trailblazer.
He was a trailblazer in the NBA, the first openly gay player. And this was a subject. There were a lot of games last night where they actually did moments of silence before the playoff games. And on Charles Barkley and crew were discussing this after the games last night. And Barkley had something interesting to say about where Jason Collins, how he was a trailblazer, and what people think about pro sports is not what's really going on.
What's the big deal if somebody said that they're, openly gay? What's the big deal? Well, 13 years ago it was a big deal. And the reason why it doesn't feel as big now at times is because of people like him. And so, kudos to him.
Yeah, but Kenny, in fairness now, if another guy did it, it would still be a big deal because we live in a homophobic society. And that's unfortunate. That's why, first of all, anybody who think we ain't got a bunch of gay players in all sports, they're just stupid. But there is such animosity toward the gay community. And that's what's really unfortunate.
Well, I got to say that Charles is not giving Jason credit because yes, there is homophobia today for sure. It is so much better than it was when he came out, and it was really a courageous thing to do because it seemed like it could be career-ending back then. It's not career-ending now. There still is homophobia, but I do not believe it's career-ending anymore.
No, and he did say earlier in the segment what he did was so brave, and he acknowledged that. But I think what he's saying is, I wish that after Jason Collins, more players came through. He did say yes, like
that more players
the occasional soccer player or whoever, but he said,
and he's saying that there are a lot of gay players, and Barkley probably knew that when he was playing, but he also understood why they wouldn't come out.
I want to say
I think he's saying.
But I want to say one other thing, that it's interesting that you're not required to come out and express what your sexual orientation is. But at the same time, what you don't want to do is live a life that's a lie. But you can live an authentic life without being public. Some people choose. I think there's this pressure that everybody's got to come out to the world. I don't think that's always true. I mean, you don't have to do that. You just got to be authentic.
What it comes down to is if you have a Super Bowl winning quarterback who ultimately comes out and says, I'm gay, that is going to be a massive deal. And Charles is probably saying, I would love to get to a point where it's not a big deal.
But we are definitely. Do you walk around saying, by the way, I'm straight? So why should a gay person have to do that?
Right.
I don't think, but also I don't think Barkley.
So, I've received the